life at the upper echelons, at the highest echelons of life is absolutely and utterly calculated. Every single man at the top echelon of life is a calculated man. You don't get there by accident.
Is that through discipline, through self-discipline, through repetition, through tons of repetition of the same thing that you don't want to do? And that's the key thing. Through repetition of things you don't want to do, you develop mental, like an armor for your mind. Start to armor your mind because your mind's like, okay, we suffer every day. That's what we do. We do stuff that sucks every day. So then when the suck stuff comes, you're ready for it. And that's how I started coming up. I just started being very uncomfortable. And now it's like just a way of life.
This is like if you went to the jungle and you watch these chimps engage in warfare and beat each other over the head with sticks. They're fucking real mean.
They're freaking mean.
They're real mean.
I saw that movie Chimpanzee. I thought it was going to be like some Disney thing. I was like, holy cow.
What movie was that?
It's literally called Chimpanzee.
Is it a documentary?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like a documentary. I was like, damn, these chimps are mean.
They're mean.
Yeah. They're cruel.
Yeah, they're calculated. Yeah.
Yeah.
They sneak up on each other and
like I didn't realize chimps did calculated cruelty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Off to the fucking left of the muck, there's a sidewalk, brother. Get off of it. You have your head down looking in this muck. Once I saw the sidewalk, got the sidewalk, I got a little break. And I got a different vantage point. And then from the sidewalk, I found a cliff. Then I found a mountain. I got way up high on top of my life and looked back down on it and said, okay, I got to figure this out, man. I'm not going anywhere. I'm starting to lie. So when you have a messed up foundation, I started lying about everything. I wanted people to like me. I wanted to be accepted in some society of life, some social society. And I say, man, this isn't the right way. I messed up here. I messed up here. I messed up everywhere. And so I realized the worst thing that happened to me is I lost myself. I never had myself. I never found myself. I had no self-esteem. So I knew through working out and through learning, because it took a lot for me to learn also. I started finding self-esteem. Once I found that, that's when doors started opening up. I stopped caring about people, that what they thought, being judged.
When a man's in love, he only loves one girl. I agree with that. I believe in love. I believe a man cares about a chick. I believe a man should take care of a woman. I believe you should come home to the same place every day. I believe all those things.
Oh, hang on a second, Goggins. You have these tools. Your life was basically the perfect grounds for training for where you need to go in your life. All the beatings, all the bullying, all the, you going through learning disabilities, all the struggles. It was the absolute perfect training ground for you to go to where you need to go. And that's how I started looking at my life versus woe is me, poopy pants, kick a rock down the street mentality. It was, God just hooked you right the fuck up. He hooked you right up, man, with the perfect place. You were training for the first 18, 19, 20. You were training for this stuff, man. You have the advantage of everybody else versus, my God, they're so above me. They came from a great family. Mom and dad love them. They didn't struggle. No, man, your struggle is what made you who you are now.
It's always people who don't understand the business who will say something as asinine as, oh, you ran webcam models. Why don't they just work by themselves at home? No successful webcam model works by herself at home. The illusion on every cam feed is that it's a girl alone in her bedroom. That's an illusion that we sell. But that's no different to me saying to a guy who works at McDonald's making burgers, bro, you work at McDonald's making burgers. Why don't you fuck McDonald's off and just make burgers by yourself and sell them to the customers? And you get to keep all the money. It doesn't work that way. You need the websites. That's the McDonald's restaurant. And the McDonald's restaurant needs the management and the cleaners. And that's me and what I take care of, if you know what I mean. So webcam studios are typically very professional setups. And they're very complicated. And they take a lot of hard work. This wasn't easy money. Any business that makes you millions of dollars profit per year is going to be difficult to run. And this was no exception.
We should do a flamethrower. So
Does anybody tell you no? Does anybody go, Elon, maybe for yourself, but selling a flamethrower, the liabilities, all the people you're selling this device to, what kind of unhinged people are going to be buying a flamethrower in the first place? Do we really want to connect ourselves to all these potential arsonists?
Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Terrible. Shouldn't buy one. I said don't buy this flamethrower. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. That's what I said. But still, people bought it.
Yeah,
there's nothing I could do to stop them.
If you build it, they will come.
I said, don't buy it. It's a bad idea.
How many did you make?
It's dangerous. It's wrong. Don't buy it. And still, people bought it. I just couldn't stop them.
How many did you make?
20,000.
And they're all gone.
in 4 days. We sold out in 4.
in our house. So we had a small flat at the time. I had 2 girls working in my bedroom, girlfriends of mine, one in one corner, one in the other with the sound off. Andrew had a similar setup running. And 3 years later, we were making $2 or $3 million a year profit. And that was certainly the beginning of our success in terms of the multi-million-dollar success shit that you see on my Instagram nowadays, you know, the Bugatti and the supercars, etc. That was the catalyst that drew it all. But yeah, I've always been very, very good with women, and I played to my strength. Some people are good with women. Some people are good with numbers. Some people are good with stocks. Some people are good with, you know, whatever. Some people are good chefs and they open restaurants. Play to your strength. And that's what made me my money.